Good evening, Lizzie boys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I have a bunch of prototype heads, as well as one that's not a prototype, but I'll discern that one when we get to it. I have four prototype heads to show off today, and one of them is Monster High related. If you've been watching my videos, you might already know who this one is. But I figured I'd make an official haul video because you guys like when I make videos talking about the prototypes that I've acquired. So with that said, let us begin. So today's haul is just heads. I do not have bodies for these yet. I'm gonna work on getting bodies. I definitely want to have bodies for these. I don't want to leave them as heads forever. Trust me that I won't. We'll start with the first head that I've already had for, I want to say like a week now. This is an unreleased Once Upon a Zombie head. This is the Zombie Pocahontas release. I will put a picture of her on the screen now. So this doll never came out, and it's probably for the best that she didn't. I know that the Once Upon a Zombie brand was basing their characters off of the Disney princess lineup. It was very obvious they wanted to do a zombie Snow Queen almost immediately after Frozen became popular. But, yeah, there were 3 unreleased characters, zombie Peter Pan. It looks like they were working on a zombie Pinocchio and a zombie, like, Prince Charming at some point. This is like a big deep rabbit hole to dive into one day, and I'd really like to. But for now, we have Zombie Pocahontas. Mine does have her eyes a bit misplaced. Her eyelashes are off to the side here when they're supposed to be centered, but they are correct on this side. She has orange and blue makeup, and a kind of orangey red lip color, and a big stitch across her face. Her skin tone is also a, shade darker than the other dolls, and she has long black hair with 2 braids. Here's the other braid. So yeah, her hair is poly, but it feels pretty nice. I imagine it might be treated poly. I'm not sure. But overall, she's pretty cute. I would like to get a body for her, but since she's slightly darker than the other characters, I don't know how well her skin is going to match. So our next head is going to be one that I haven't really seen anyone talk about. I've seen people talk about the other head that I have, but this one is the unreleased Zombie Tinkerbell head. I just got her today, so she's still in this little plastic baggie. It doesn't want to come open. Can I do it on camera, or am I going to mess this up? Oops. I got it. Okay. Gotta dump her out. Her hair's a bit messier. Okay, so let's try to clear it out of her face so we can see her face. That would be ideal to be able to. Maybe I will do this off camera. These heads are old. They were canceled in about 2014, so dry rotted rubber bands. I'm gonna have to rubber band her hairstyle back into place real quick. Alright, so here she is, Zombie Tinkerbell. She has some pretty cute makeup. She's got a stitch under her eye, she has pink lipstick, and green and blue makeup. Unlike my Pocahontas head, her eyes do seem to be aligned correctly. And she's interesting to me because the unreleased head that we've seen of her, or the unreleased full doll, similar to the Pocahontas I showed earlier, they were seen at the same convention. I believe it was like a toy fair, maybe in Nuremberg, maybe in the US. It might have been New York Toy Fair. I'm not sure. But unlike the other head that was, why do I keep saying other head? Unlike the unreleased doll, the full doll we got to see, her hair colors are different, they're not the same. So here is the full Tinkerbell doll, and just like I said, her hair colors are different. If anything, it looks more like she has brown hair compared to this sample that has a mix of this sort of orangey color and blonde hair. It's definitely kind of like a dirty blonde, but, it's still not exactly the same. And also, this is what her outfit would have looked like. It's not the cutest, and honestly, it looks pretty easy to recreate. I don't know, I feel like I could make this myself, and I'm not even good at this stuff. But yeah, comparing it to this head, it's almost night and day. That they look so different. I actually prefer the way this one looks. She's really cute. The Tinkerbell head definitely seems to be less popular than the third head that I'm going to show you guys, and the Pocahontas head also seems... Oh, here, you can definitely see the skin tone here. Yeah, Pocahontas is a very noticeably different skin tone. I don't think she would match the other dolls' bodies at all, so I don't know what I'm gonna do about getting her a body. Should I put her on a Monster High Ghoulia body? We'll throw in the Monster High one. I know you guys are getting bored. So here is my hand-painted prototype Claudine head. I bought this from my friend Dolls for Dessert because he was selling a bunch of stuff, and I bought the Claudine. She does not have pierced ears, and unlike the released doll, who I don't have for comparison, but I have looked at extensively, the released doll has a gold lightning bolt compared to this one, which is painted yellow. She has some pretty noticeable brush strokes on her lips. Like, they almost have like a chalky look to them, and that is just the way hand-painted samples look. I suspect that they may have used a stencil for this doll's face, though it should be noted that her face looks pretty significantly better, I would say, than the released doll, probably just because she's hand-painted. So she's got hand-painted eyebrows, the glitter was applied by hand, everything was done by hand. Pretty cool. She has not been hairstyled or washed at all, so that stuff is up to me, as well as getting her a body, because I don't have a body. I've actually owned this doll in the past, but I didn't keep her, because I stole her body for another doll. It was my custom, unrebooted Shriek-wrecked Claudine. So, yeah. That also means that I had this doll's stuff at one point, and I got rid of it, because I didn't want it. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to buy myself this Claudine, hopefully with her headband. I need one that has the headband so she can be 100% complete. Also, can we talk about how weird Save Frankie was as a line? Why did her friends need to campaign for her life to be saved? Were they just gonna let her die? If that didn't happen, were they just gonna leave Frankie on the floor to die? She's growing cold and Claudine's like, wait guys, let me cook, making new outfits for them to campaign to save their friend's life with. You know, that really doesn't sound too far-fetched. Anyway, next head. Another zombie head. We have the final one of the three. This is Zombie Alice, who did actually release. But this head is different because she features not only a different hair color, but a different rooting pattern. Where is the thing to open this bag? Where is it? I don't see it. I've defeated the bag. Anyway, here is Zombie Alice, and I must say she has the best hair out of the three. Like, it's still poly hair, but it feels so nice. This hair has a much more gold look to it, I would say. I will do a comparison of the release doll and the sample. Let's get this piece of plastic off her face first, though, so we can actually, you know, look at her. Let's get it off. Well, we can leave it on the hair. So here she is. This is, in fact, Zombie Alice. She's got the stitch under her eye, as well as the one making her look like she's doing a little smirk. And this one's eyes are not placed the best. Definitely of the three that I got, the one with the best eye placement was definitely Tinkerbell. Alice's eyes are all wonked out, but I don't mind. She has light blue and dark blue makeup and bright red lips, and she's got these two shorter sections. Oh, is it just one? No, two. She has two shorter sections that come out to frame her face. So, as I mentioned, Alice did release, but she didn't look exactly like this when she did. So this is the released version of Zombie Alice, and right away you can see that her hair is a more dirty blonde color, and her part line is on the other side. She still has a side part, and her makeup has also changed, now being gray and pink, rather than the blue it was initially. She still has the scar on her cheek and under her eye, and her outfit is really cute. I actually really want this doll so bad, but every time she pops up, I miss her. There are other people hunting, and I need to lock in if I'm serious about getting this doll, you know? But there was a sample of this doll shown at Toy Fair, the same Toy Fair where we got to see Pocahontas and Tinkerbell. And at this Toy Fair, Alice was shown off looking almost exactly the same as this sample. As you can see, the lighter blonde hair, the same part line, the two pieces that frame her face, and the same length. The release doll has much longer hair, I would say. Like this doll, I suspect the hair would probably go down to about her back, maybe slightly past her butt. This doll's hair goes way longer. And her hair is also tied back in these two twists, compared to the original doll whose hair was going to be free-flowing. She also had a different outfit, by the looks of it. I mean, I guess it's pretty similar. They kind of just cut down the apron for the release doll. Like, it was much larger and didn't have lace on this one. compared to the release doll, who arguably has a better quality dress. Like, there's more going on. She also lost a black choker around her neck, and that was probably for the best. I'm assuming they were trying to differentiate her from the Disney version of Alice in Wonderland, because this line wanted Disney princess nachos so bad, dude. This company wanted to be like zombie Disney princesses so they could get the Monster High fans and the Disney fans in one go. And that's exactly why the doll line disappeared. That's why Alice is so hard to find. Because this doll was released right when the line was being pulled off shelves, because the company that they were working with, Wowie, was like, hey, we're gonna get sued by Disney. So they pulled the plug on the line. That's what I've heard, at least. But yeah, I've got 3 pieces of Once Upon a Zombie history now. I love them. I sincerely love these 3, and I hope I can get bodies for them. Again, Pocahontas is going to be difficult. I'm hoping some sample bodies surface in her skin tone, but it seems very unlikely. I don't know if pieces for these 3 will ever surface. Granted, it was like kind of surprising that these 3 surfaced to begin with, because like I said, Once Upon a Zombie was canceled back in like 2014. These dolls never came out at all, and it was completely unknown if they made it to production or not. So the fact that they did kind of makes the line ending that much sadder. I don't know. I feel like they had potential. I do have one more head though, and this one is probably the most random thing ever. We have an integrity head. This is Dead in Her Tracks Dany from the Dynamite Girls series. You guys don't know how obnoxious I've been about this doll ever since I discovered that she existed. So I do not currently have a body for this doll, but I do know that the Dynamite Girls share a same body with Poppy Parker, so I'm waiting for the W Club membership to renew so that they will restock bodies online. They've released several Poppy Parkers this year that use the Japan skin tone, which is what I need for this doll. So yeah, I have her outfit already, so I just need the body, and then I will have this doll put back together and in her former glory. Although she does also need her hair washed, because this doll's hair is supposed to be stark white. And when I put her next to Alice, it looks lighter, but she's looking kind of blonde, you know? So I'm gonna have to purple shampoo her. Not that her hair is perfect anyway, it does need some washing here and there, but yeah. So this doll is from 2013. She was released as part of a Halloween collection, and she captivated me the moment I saw her. Yeah, that's all I can say. She captivated me. And before you think her face is stained, it's not. This is blue blush, because she's supposed to be a zombie. I'll show you guys her outfit so you can understand why she's called Dead in Her Tracks. I have her full outfit here, but here's the dress. As you can see, it is covered in tire tracks. She's a zombie that got hit by a car. That is so good. I love it. I just love this doll so much. She's literally a car crash victim. Hit and run victim. I imagine they probably dumped her body in like a ravine somewhere, and that's why she's a zombie now. But I love her. I like her more than the Spooky Suki in the line. Her name is actually Spooky Suki, look it up. But yeah, I've been going apeshit over this doll. I ordered her like on my birthday on January 28th, and I didn't get her until now because this vendor was unable to ship her until like February 13th, and I was like, I don't mind waiting, dude, but come on, hurry it up just a little bit. Well, I don't know what gender the seller is, but the seller told me that it was because of Chinese New Year, because obviously when you buy these heads off of a website like Taobao or AliExpress, they're coming from China, so you know, if they're celebrating Chinese New Year, that means everybody's off work and they can't ship stuff out. But I don't know, does Chinese New Year usually last 2 weeks, or was that guy just bullshitting me? But yeah, basically, I'm so happy to have this head finally. Was it stupid to piece this doll together, to buy the dress and the outfit and stuff, and then buy the head separately? Probably. But this doll was not available online anywhere, and now there's one on eBay. To be fair though, that one's $300, and I have spent far less than $300 so far, so who's really winning here? It's not me. It's not me. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with the things that I have here overall. I will be getting a body for this Claudine. I need to get her stuff, so if anybody has one they don't want, I guess hit me up. And if anybody has any unwanted Once Upon a Zombie dolls, let me know, because I am in the market for 2 bodies, possibly 3. Again, I don't know how well I'll be able to hide the skin tone difference with Pocahontas, but I don't know. I also need a body for Dany, but I doubt any of you guys have one of those. So I'm not even gonna ask. Also, I bought this. I feel like I'm back in 2017, man. Time is a flat circle. But yeah, now I just have to go wash these. So wish me luck. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you in my next video, whatever that's gonna be. Bye.